What else? What do you guys? What's gonna?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey,
Matt, you're on the wrong one, man. Go to the Xbox one, not Xbox on.
Watching this conference. So what's it gonna take? Let's start with you.
Okay, because we just started.
Yeah.
Ooh. Game showcase.
That's Xbox on. Wrong one.
Here on YouTube.
God dang it.
It's down Xbox right there.
This one?
I think so.
Okay, guys, we're about to start.
There it is. Yeah, we're on the same page.
There we go.
Boy, dodgeball.
What's up, everybody? This is the No Vacancy reactions.
Hey, Matt, did they start with Halo? I told you. I called this.
Oh my god.
I called this.
This is
Maybe it's
definitely gonna be a sizzle reel.
Maybe it's a collage of everything.
Anyways, I'm Matt Steele, aka Lonesome Ocean 14. I'm joined by the TikTok Tasmanian Devil, Colin, aka Killaminglawn. And then the new name change from the
new name,
Starlight.
New name, new me.
Josh, aka Tactical Kraken at the bottom.
For all you Chip Skylark fans, it was time. It was time. Let's get right into this, man. I'm Jack.
The Mjolnir exosuit is now complete.
Mjolnir exosuit.
Interesting.
Is it a grapple?
It looks.
Even though this
I told you.
technology will save humanity in the war to come.
So far, Matt's 0 for 2.
I must remind myself. Liquid crystal cannot rise on its own. Titanium alloy cannot prevail in the face of extinction. Armor cannot hope.
Everybody's nibs hard right now.
Yeah, I can't even breathe.
Cut down.
I'm so excited.
It all means nothing
Oh, man.
until you step inside.
Oh, boy. Mm-hmm.
Anybody else get chills?
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude, I'm so jacked.
Got the goosebumps, man.
Oh my god, this is the start screen. Oh, please tell me there's a playable demo today. God, if they release a playable demo.
Already?
Nah, ain't no way. No way.
This is a punishment, right?
After we lost.
Yep, this is death. No! No! No, 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 no! This isn't happening. I'm going to have to make an emergency landing. Hold on, Chief.
Dude, if they're starting with Halo, they must have a banger.
No! Get
I told you, man.
Better
I
have a
told
banger.
you.
I can't stand this.
We knew this one was coming. They had to just do it out.
No!
Yep.
You don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me anything. We're... Are you even listening?
I count 3 anti-aircraft cannons.
3 what?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the Banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh, please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Okay, big guy.
Anything different about the HUD? Besides the fact that he had the right bumper grapple?
Oh, it
Looks like
good.
Halo.
Yeah.
Looks like Halo.
Definitely.
Yes. Yes.
You drifted.
Oh, y'all a little ahead of me.
You're right. You can just refresh. It'll be fine. There's a map. Tag map. Upgrades. There's a tag for upgrades. Can you upgrade your suit and stuff now?
I told you his mother effer was open world. Oh. Look at that leg.
No, I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so. Yeah.
May have been just you upgrading. Catching up.
Yes.
It looks like Halo. Oh, see where his shield broke? That's cool.
Oh. What's this? Commando.
You good?
It's like a DMR almost.
Slow firing AR.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's quick.
It's got that speed boost.
Pick up fusion roll.
Oh.
Shield.
That looks pretty good.
Okay.
Are we fixing to play as Spider-Man as Halo, man? It's gonna be awesome. Swing around freaking rocks and crap.
It's gonna be some trick shots or something.
Yeah, give me that audio
Mm-hmm.
It's big.
cue. Oh, we're on a Halo right now?
It looks like.
Inject it into my veins.
A little bit overkill for a grunt, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, with your pistol. Carbine?
A Ravager.
Pulse carbine.
Okay. Okay.
Hope he died. Oh, it would have been cool if he died in the
Yeah.
Mangler?
They're just showing you all sorts of stuff.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Dude. People hammered that, man. They tried to keep that a secret. It did not stay a secret. Ah,
Okay.
come on now.
I'm really interested in that with that.
Exactly.
Hey, it's gonna go one of two ways, man. People are gonna hate it, or people are gonna love it. In the middle ground, like I don't mind it. I can't. Oh, I can't see it, man. Well, on the screen preview, it's fuzzy.
Yeah.
That don't mean nothing.
Fuzzy on my.
Oh, just change the quality of your YouTube right now. Just go to settings right there and just change the quality of the thing. Make sure it's pushing it.
60, no. Get that crap out of here. There we go.
Quit letting it bump auto. It may bump a few times, but it's better.
The UNSC lost this war months ago. Your people are broken, scattered, hunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell you it was difficult, but it wasn't. We are one step ahead, always. The ring is already under our control. Soon, the auditorium as well. The Harbinger and the Banished share the same goal. We fight together to honor the will of Atriox. But without challenge, I grew weary, lost, alone. But here you now stand. This is my last fight. A true test of legends. Our story will outlive us both. Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs. Fight hard.
I hate to mess with that guy.
Got my heart beating so fast. God, that
Series X, Xbox One, Windows PC, smart delivery.
holiday 2020.
Let's go.
Oh, they're gonna show us anything else? 343 Industries. There it is.
We hope you enjoyed your first look at Halo Infinite's campaign. I'm incredibly proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last two Halo games combined. Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. This will be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before. We look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming months, including the first look at multiplayer. And now, please enjoy a glimpse of what others in the Xbox Game Studios family have been working on.
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
World premiere.
world premiere.
Starting it off with world premiere. Is this gonna be it, man? I made that bold prediction. Is this gonna be it? Crossbow, campfire, count me in.
This, State of Decay?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it looks like State of Decay.
Yeah, somebody said State of Decay the other day, man. I thought it was too early for that. It's only
maybe
been 2
not.
years.
I'd run away too, my god.
Yeah.
Dude, this game looks awesome whenever it is.
Traveler Cheryl used intimidating shout. Is this me or, I mean, I know we didn't get much cinematic from Halo, but does this look better?
This looks better.
I was trying to figure out what it is.
It ain't State of
Oh
Decay.
my god.
Oh.
Is it not?
Yeah.
They gonna tell us when in?
That's
Come on.
dude, that
Come on.
looks great.
That did. That looked awesome.
I can't believe they showed that off. I figured that would have been at least a year
Welcome,
away.
everyone, to the
There he is.
Xbox
Oh,
Game Showcase.
Show Fusion Friends, you
Today,
coward.
we're showing games from 9 of our 15 Xbox Game
Rare.
Studios,
Obsidian.
including
Nine.
unveils of 5 new first-party games. What you will see today is how Xbox Game Studios are harnessing their passions to bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play, and we want you to be able to experience as many great games as possible. So Game Pass members, you can play every game you see today from your subscription or free to play. These games will look and play best on Xbox Series X, delivering unmatched fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion.
Oh,
And we've designed the most consistently
love that
powerful
fan.
next-generation console. And we've built state-of-the-art platform technology to allow every developer to realize their full vision. One studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10.
Uh-oh.
And they're early in development on the next Forza Motorsport.
Yep. Early in
And Xbox Series X is bringing them closer to their dream
coming out this year.
of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60 frames per second. The trailer you're about to see was captured completely in-engine.
is it going to be a Forza world premiere?
World premiere.
Wow. This is going to look gorgeous.
I mean, it's smart. Very smart.
This is going to look
But did
like
you hear him say
Forza.
it was in early development? It's
Yeah.
definitely not coming out this year.
Yeah, but Forza can show off what the new system
Oh,
can do
yeah,
better than
100%.
any game. Already, dude. Incredible.
Yeah.
Track racing?
Did he say that every game shown today?
Every game shown will be free on Game Pass.
No, like either that or free to play. Like it's not all first party.
Dang, that was good.
I just never been a motorsport guy. I'm always Forza Horizon. I'm more of a street racer.
That's Hellblade?
Yeah.
No, there's Rare. This is going to be Everwild.
Xbox games.
Yep. There it is,
God,
Everwild.
Josh, you're just a little ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'll be quiet.
God dang it.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it,
Oh,
Tell me it doesn't look like a Nintendo
but
game.
only
dog.
a few.
it does.
That's not a bad thing. I don't mean that.
Wild
No,
so much.
no. It's definitely a Breath of the Wild.
It is found in the smallest moments,
An Avatar Airbender.
in every step of a perilous journey,
I mean, I'm in. I don't care.
Oh, yeah. I like
in the
it. too.
symmetry of ritual,
I'll be honest with you. It kind of.
in the bonds we share.
I like this like feel of a game. You know, the way it looks like this is like
And in moments of
genre itself.
stillness,
Yeah, I'm in for this picture alone. There, this frame. That's sick.
it teaches us to look beyond the expected. To be a light in dark places,
Is that sperm?
to seek answers,
That's how it
and to stand watch over our world.
Oh no, Bambi.
Hey,
Hand me down.
you learn.
Our world has a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly
Bambi
feel
up.
it.
This also has like some Avatar the movie feel to it.
Dude,
I'm in.
hell yeah.
I like
in
it.
that.
I like that.
There right now.
I
That's,
mean, that's leading the show right
Brian said
now.
I didn't like that. Yeah, tell us more about
Everwild will give to you a magical and untamed natural world for you
Eyes
to
up here, boys.
explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal.
it. Jason
And
Chet said,
Eternal
what kind of
has the
sorcery
gift
is
to
this?
sense and feel how magic flows through nature and connects every living thing. The team here at Rare are so excited to be working on something like Everwild, and I hope you're excited too. But I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone who's shown their support and love, and for the incredible, awesome, positive community that's already growing around this game. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories.
Love you, Mom.
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Mom?
Allison?
What is this, Matt?
Don't nod.
It doesn't matter
I've seen this before.
that they don't believe us.
We all believed that what
Like
happened
the,
that night was
Life is
self-defense.
Strange and stuff.
Yeah, that's what
But
Life
we
is Strange.
couldn't be sure.
This isn't Life is Strange. Though.
Yeah, I know, but that's where I've seen this before. That type of game.
It doesn't matter that
And this
they
isn't a
kept us
world
apart.
premiere. They've announced this
Brother,
before.
sister, we look out for each other.
It doesn't matter that finding the truth
You know what this genre is
feels
called?
impossible.
You're gonna cry. That's this genre.
We're all done with fairy tales.
The only thing that matters is you're my brother. And the only way to move forward
What are you doing, step bro?
is to keep looking back.
No.
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional.
You gotta real keep it in the family vibe.
Everything we thought we knew about Marianne just got thrown out the window.
She loved you. She attacked you. We both saw it.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives.
Nothing good comes
The
from
song
stirring
is
up old
killing it.
memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this. Stop!
Why?
Okay.
I'll tell you right now, somebody, somewhere, very excited to see that. I just
Yeah.
probably won't.
Yeah, probably not for me, but
I wish they'd make it into a
Studios.
show. I'd watch the show.
Moon Studios.
Hey everyone,
Hey.
my name is Gennady. I'm the co-founder and director of technology at Moon Studios. Today we're very excited to
Ori.
tell you that we're working on a very, very special version of Ori and the Will of the Wisps, specifically for Xbox Series X.
That
We're
looks
now at a
fantastic.
time where we can reach levels of fidelity and frame rates previously absolutely impossible on any console. An already gorgeous game like Ori can now run at 120 Hz refresh rate
Nice.
In full 4K?
HDR in its highest quality, delivering unprecedented game feel with silky smooth animation, super crisp, sharp image, and low input latency,
alright.
which is just so important for the tight and precise platforming feel of this game. We can also boost the immersion in different spaces in our world by using premium audio tech that we previously just could not simulate in real time. And with all of this crazy hardware power, we can give our players more options with how they want to play our game. We can't wait for all of you to experience this very special version of Ori coming to Xbox Series X with smart delivery later this year.
Later this year, dang.
all right.
Just give you something else to play when the game comes out.
God bless. Could you imagine that game with 120 frames?
Smooth, man.
Private division.
You better get a better TV, all you people out there at home.
Yeah.
Monitor.
From the furthest reaches of the universe comes the biggest mystery in the galaxy.
An abandoned research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Marvel of the Gorgon asteroid. A sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Outer Worlds,
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking downright unlawful today. With the right kind of case,
They wanted us to develop a miracle drug.
can put you on the wrong
Who
side
played
of a
this?
gun.
It's very
Or
small,
sword.
though.
Or this thing. Thrills. Danger. Intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no one.
What will you
It's an
find
update, is what
on
it is.
Gorgon?
This unit cannot bring you any drinks in its current state.
From Obsidian.
Yep. Somebody's gonna be super excited about that.
This is a game Matt's looking forward to.
Yeah.
If you're waiting
I got the free download on my.
for the biggest game of the year, then wait for Cyberpunk. But if you're ready for the smallest,
That's good stuff.
we've got you covered.
Fortnite?
From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one. This summer, strive together to thrive together. Or just feed your friend to the spiders and go solo.
Yeah, this new Fortnite update looks wild.
Looks wild, man.
I would say,
Dude,
that's
I'm
more
down to play that.
It's more arcish. It's like survival.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing narrative and role-playing games. It's something we do every day when we come to the office, and we can't wait for you to play our next great adventure, Peril on Gorgon. It's the first of 2 planned story expansion packs for the Outer Worlds that we're putting together with our friends from the Private Division. Now, it's also important that we continue to evolve how we tell stories in games, and Grounded is the perfect example of that. The team has been working for the last 2 years on how to tell an Obsidian story within a survival game. Now, what's great is that you're going to be able to play the game on July 28th on Xbox Game Preview and on Steam Early Access. We want to hear from you, and we want to continue to build Grounded together. Oh yeah, if you've been wondering, we have been working on that next big Obsidian RPG.
What's this?
Oh.
Check this out.
World premiere.
God, what a boss way to say that.
Yeah, it was pretty smooth. I'm in.
We have always known war. It forged our empire. Turned heroes into queens and kings. And
What shot, dude?
decimated
Yeah.
our foes.
I thought that was a bomb. A banger right there.
He's pulling back.
Now our oaths
Ton
are
of weight.
lost, forsaken.
What a shot.
Yeah.
We must face the monsters
Okay,
our sins have borne.
count me in.
He did some real Doctor Strange stuff. I like it.
Is an oath worth the weight of a crown?
What's he saying? Avow.
Look good. They look good.
That looks awesome. Count me in.
Avowed is an expansive first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Eora. When Obsidian Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make.
No, I didn't see it.
As creators of critically acclaimed RPGs, this is Obsidian at their best. And
It
is
did look
being
good.
built from the
Looks like a
ground up
freaking
to
Skyrim
take full advantage of
Way
the
too
power
early
of
review is
Xbox Series X.
They didn't do
At
enough with
Xbox
Halo.
Game Studios,
We'll talk
we
about that
also
later.
work with independent developers, always with the goal of empowering them to bring their ideas to life. I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Bonjour, I'm Caroline from Interior Night. Our team is really passionate about interactive storytelling because when you play a story, you step into the character's shoes. You get to experience their fears, their hopes, their conflicts firsthand. And in the process, You learn more about yourself. And this is quite powerful. Our first game spans 30 years in the American Southwest. It's a story about family, resilience, and sacrifice. But most of all, it's about how you will shape the fate of real, flawed people trying to find their way in a world they don't fit in.
Is this Oregon Trail?
I hope you enjoyed the trailer.
She sounds like she's got peanut butter stuck.
World premiere.
Get it off for him, Matt.
What? World premiere.
Fortune, smile and fade. I haven't seen you much of late. I need you now, cannot wait. But when I look, you're not around.
We were on our way to start a new life that summer. For our family, it was just a stopover.
It's like the hotel we stayed at in Arizona.
For mine, it was the end of the road.
On the ground, now!
The sun went down
Very
on
weird.
all of us that day.
Yes, very much so.
Was it fate? Coincidence? No. It was a long-forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
All my life, I've been scared of the shadows. But now, I'm finally ready to step into the light. I got your letters.
It's different.
Yeah. Ninja Theory.
Weird.
Here at Ninja Theory, we're hard
Give me
at
some
work
Hellblade
on
2.
all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2,
Yep.
which we announced at the Game Awards back in December.
This game looks
An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic Warrior, an experience that we'll be building
Unreal
on
Engine
Unreal
5.
Engine 5 for Xbox Series X and PC. I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland. And you can find out more about our location scouting and how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel.
Looks good.
Yeah.
It's been so touching to see the impact that Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice has had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful to all of the fans that have been part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited for you to be part of our development journey from here on out.
Okay.
They're gonna show it to us? They gotta show it to us, right?
Nope. That's all we get.
No.
I'm ready for Cuphead DLC. Come on, guys.
Cuphead 2?
Cuphead takes so long to make. Double fine. Anyway.
Do you want to say hi to Peter? He's on the
Jack
line
Black.
here.
Peter, he's been sitting there the whole time. Hey, who wrote the song?
Peter.
Oh, Peter, fantastic work. Love the song.
Very much.
It's gonna be fun to sing it.
Just
Now
skip.
it's time to.
Psychonauts 2?
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins. Where are we?
Shh. It's a quiet place.
Lost alone, neither skin nor bone. Just a thought is all I've got. Now my cover's blown. At the bottom of a lake, a frozen feeling. When my friends pulled me started.
Sing it.
Now I can feel out the galaxy and hear the flow of time. Been so tense, but now I sense a reason to this rhyme. And I can smell the universe, and I can taste the sky, and I can see each molecule through my cosmic eye. Senses are the magic keys.
This is weird.
It is really weird.
They fill the holes I've
Angelic.
unlocking all my memories, which I never,
before they were acquired.
never.
They were making Psychonauts 2. They were cutting logs by
Jack Black is the best thing gold regular.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Give me a date. Give me a date.
Oh, moving on.
I've never seen the bottom of it. I had that circular thing.
We can't wait for you to experience the amazing games built by
Minecraft?
Xbox Game Studios. And there is just so much
Josh,
more for you to
your
play on Xbox. We are partnering with thousands of creators, from the largest publishers to the smallest independent developers, to bring you the broadest variety of games ever. There is one developer in particular that is close to us, not just geographically, but in history too.
No.
I'm thrilled to announce that this fall, our friends at Bungie will bring Destiny 2 to Xbox Series X and Xbox Game Pass. If you are one of the more than 10 million Game Pass subscribers, you also get access to all current Destiny 2 expansions starting this September.
Yeah, for real.
For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud.
Whoa.
Later this year, Bungie will also release a new version of Destiny 2 that is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60 frames per second. Here's an all-new look at Bungie's Destiny 2 Beyond Light.
I would never have guessed. I would never have guessed that Destiny 2 was in there. And
me neither.
It's because
Bungie's mad at Xbox. They've been with
in the
yeah,
darkness.
that was with the Activision.
Every moment brings them closer.
Since the Activision split.
It's time to step
Maybe there's
beyond the
something
light.
Oh, that's dope.
Dude, that's cool.
That's so cool.
That's so awesome.
I'm in. Oh, dude. Yeah, it's like their new light.
Yeah.
So cool.
Element of the new power. Subclasses, bro.
Dude, I'm down for that.
Calling it darkness.
You know how much money? Like, I'm gonna save a ton of money on this.
This is Destiny 2 that you can play any way you want
That's what I needed
thanks
right
to
there.
Xbox Game Pass. Some of the world's most inspired developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced creators to bring the future of games to life like never before. Unique perspectives,
so creatively
unexpected
put in that
innovations,
box.
and fresh voices that demand to be heard, and that we can't wait
It's got a
to
good
discover.
idea with the airflow.
All of the games
I would
you're
almost rather
about
be
to see
transparent.
are being built to launch
Yeah, that'd be cool.
exclusively on Xbox consoles. Thanks and enjoy.
Exclusively on Xbox consoles.
World premiere.
Whoa.
Okay.
Console launch exclusive.
So this is coming out on console launch. Wow, that's cool. I've seen this. Like,
hold on.
This style of art. It's in another game.
This looks like Metro.
A lot of people are saying Dying Light right here.
How you seeing that?
YouTube chat.
Get off the YouTube
I don't want to take credit.
No, it's not Dying Light.
Brand new IP?
What is this?
I don't know, man. I did not know.
It looks cool.
Stalker
Kinda
2.
looks like
There's not a new IP.
Stalker. I don't remember the first Stalker.
I don't either.
It's
Come on,
on
give me
Game
a
Pass,
new
though.
IP, guy.
premiere.
Game Pass, though.
Yeah, it looks like a good Game Pass game.
My Lord Inquisitor, I've reached a term of prime and begun our investigations. Our recon squad has been sent into sub-level 6 of the Hive to determine the full extent of the unrest.
Looks like it's
I'll
multiplayer
know
co-op.
more when they make it back.
Warhammer.
If
Warhammer,
they
but
make it
first-person
back.
shooter?
I don't know. We didn't see gameplay. Series X Windows PC. Man, I tell you.
2021.
Game Pass.
Okay.
World premiere.
That's crazy.
Console launch. This is big. I like that they threw in the console launch. Like, they needed to add that.
Yeah.
They're not saying when it's coming out. They're saying you can play it on launch.
When you were born, something changed. My heart could not contain the miracle of this world and all that it creates. With every passing day, the winds might grow stronger, carry us away, but we will hold on to joy to light the way, to keep the reminder that love does not escape. I'm yours forever. There is no end in sight for us, nothing
Yeah,
can measure
something like that.
the kind of strength inside our hearts. It's all connected. We're all together in this love. Don't you forget it. We're all connected in this love.
What?
Oh, it's like a.
What? It adds so much more.
Yeah, okay.
potential. Like, I was
Multiplayer.
not expecting that.
That's kind of
World premiere.
Ah, man.
It's
Does it have
interesting.
Game Pass on that one?
They're all Game Pass, man.
Really?
Yeah, so he said at the beginning.
Approaching orbit. Scans a no-go. Sure you want to drop here?
Hell yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here.
What we got? Another good-for-nothing space rock?
Whoa. Hold on.
Yeah, you
let me
jumped too
check.
quick.
Well, there you go.
Those flowers are from Bikini Bottom. I've seen them.
Vex, you're not gonna believe this. Ouch! What the?
This chick sucks. Get it?
Yeah, that sucks. Is Astra near? A game like it?
The Gunk.
The Gunk. Could have been a better name.
Dear goodness, man. Xbox ain't here for the Gunk.
Somebody else is, though. Bloober.
Oh, this looks good. I swear if it turns into some Tetris game on this too.
This effect's awesome.
Oh no!
Oh god! My voices, they just wouldn't stop calling out to me.
It all
Is that scary
starts
game
with a dead girl.
from the
Before
Oh yeah, I think it is.
the moon. Scent of
Jace is
pines.
like yanking it to this right now.
And then
Oh.
the gunshot.
Cigarettes are bad, kids.
Every story has two sides. A regular, rational one, but also a darker and deeper truth. Not unlike a nightmare. I can see both. Worse, I can live them.
The median?
Yeah,
That was it?
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, it's the medium. That's what I thought it was, but it didn't do this crazy stuff.
As soon as she did that power thing, I figured out what it was.
Still looks really good.
Anyone there?
Cool reality gameplay. Two worlds rendered simultaneously.
What is this place?
You have to think if you had to make your entire game and then make it again.
Yes.
Cool that she's different.
Not for me, fam.
Looks dope.
Dude, I'll play that.
Yeah, it looks dope. That's a stream game.
I'll play
I've never
that.
seen it, and it's gonna be on Game Pass.
World premiere.
Yep.
World premiere and console launch exclusive.
Let's go.
Sega. Beautiful water.
Whoa. Josh, your head. Don't call me a big gamer because I don't know what PS5 is. Something Star Online.
Took it up the butt there.
Looks good. There's a market for this type of game. People really like it. Looks very PlayStation-like game too, which is what's crazy.
Japanese.
Final Fantasy-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Sony. Looks like a poor man's Final Fantasy. Online too. Hey, online? Is it an MMO?
Yeah.
I might be down for an
pretty
MMO.
sure.
Might be down for that. Ah, here it is, Metal Gear. Yep.
Luis Torres. I've seen your future. Global risk is scared of the weapon you will become.
And Remedy. Yeah, Crossfire X.
Destiny chose me to save this world. And I will see it done.
Very promising.
Blacklist, we make our own path. We protect our own.
Can you protect me from fate?
The multiplayer is free to play with Game Pass. So the story is going to be sold separate.
We got company.
Soon, the entire world will burn, all because of him.
The ghost is here!
Like a lot of money.
Oh, did you hear that, Matt? Oh, it whispered in the background in that song. It ended with a girl's voice that said X gonna give it to you.
22 console launch exclusives. Game Pass members can play every game you have seen today from Xbox Game Studios and all of our partners in the subscription or free to play. This is just a peek at some of the new titles coming to Xbox Series X. And some of the games you already love and some you have yet to play will also be optimized for Xbox Series X. Games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next-gen upgrades at no additional cost when they launch. You can expect a lineup
would be the one
of
we're waiting
over
on.
100 titles for Xbox Series X this holiday season.
They must be
With
far
Series X and
developed.
Game Pass, Xbox is the place to play, and you are at the center of everything we do. Now, you may have noticed we didn't get to visit all of our Xbox game studios today. That means we'll have more to share later this year. But until then, here's one more thing.
One more thing.
World premiere.
You're gonna give me one thing. It better be Fable.
Xbox games. Give it to me. Playground, come on. Oh, I don't know if it's Fable. Oh, it is Playground Games though.
It's gotta be.
Yep.
Here you go, everybody.
The world is filled with stories
already Jack.
of legendary heroes
Cool art style.
and treacherous villains. Of fantastical creatures and wondrous places where nature and magic live in perfect harmony.
This is cool.
Not
This is
all
100%.
stories have happy endings. But yours has yet to be written.
Let's go.
They gave us a little bit more than a label.
A little bit more.
Interesting.
All right.
I mean, they still got like 3 minutes. Are they going to do anything else or just let it roll out?
I guess it. All right. Impressions. What'd you think? Let's go to Colin first.
I wish they would have showed more of Halo right off the bat. I feel like they should have. Especially, I wish they would have showed multiplayer, but it's coming, later this year. There were a few games that I was excited about. I was actually really excited for that, Honey Shrunk the Kids kind of game.
Yeah, no.
I was surprised about that. Yeah, I was surprised about that. The Medium, is that what it's called? Medium?
Yeah, the scary game. Yeah.
Yeah,
Medium.
I'm excited for that one. And then that Ava Weed or whatever.
Avowed? Or something
Avowed.
like that?
Yeah. Avowed. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was excited for that one.
It looked like a long ways out, but yeah, it looked dope.
Yeah.
And that might have been the world premiere game that I was saying. That was, what I'm saying, that we needed to see. Here's my issue. Like, I didn't know going into this, and I don't think anybody knew that this was going to be a Game Pass showcase. I thought, game showcase, what is? I did not know it was going to be Game Pass showcase. So that eliminates right off the bat a little bit of some of the stuff that I was looking for. So I give a pass on that. I like the fact that it was a Game Pass showcase. And I like the fact that they did a whole showcase just for Game Pass. But I didn't know that going in, so my expectations was for other things that obviously couldn't be just Game Pass. I can't believe we've seen Destiny. But to me, the best looking game, I don't know enough about Vowed, but man, Everwild looked freaking cool, man.
So good.
Yeah.
Looked really, really good.
So good.
And State of the Decay 3 looked amazing.
State of Decays are always cool like that, man.
My thing about it was like, I don't even think it was like, this is a Game Pass stream. I think it was like, this is our Xbox stuff, and guess what? Game Pass, you get it you get it all. That's dope.
That is.
I mean, that was just
there wasn't any device talk. There wasn't anything about Xbox going free. I mean, we knew that coming in.
Every single thing I saw, I can play with no extra cost. That is stupid.
You think about it this way, man. Game Pass is going to get you State of Decay, Everwild, Halo Infinite, Fable. I mean, Avowed when it comes out.
Destiny 2's new, all expansions.
The problem that people think about with Game Pass is all these like third party, like no offense to Ori and Will of the Wisp and stuff. I know it's a good game, Ori's good, but you know what I'm saying. These like smaller games.
Yeah.
But like, these are AAA titles that are now free to play from going to Game Pass.
Yep.
I'm
gonna have to invest.
Here's my my critique. I don't think people would be so upset with Halo. I don't have any posts of the people. I haven't been looking on Twitter and stuff. I'm assuming people aren't happy, or just a little disappointed because it was so hyped up. I think if you switch Fable, you lead off with Fable the way you did there and end with Halo, people would have said something different.
Yeah, true. I believe you.
But mean, that was just one mishap.
I didn't see enough from Halo to be as like I can't say it stole the show, and I needed it to steal the show.
I think it showed what it needed to show. It's one of those things like
it'll be deciphered from now until it comes out. Like that, there's going to be so much stuff in that we
can
missed.
only show much before people pick it apart and show everything. My thing about it, like say Xbox, the one thing that they do that I love more than anything.
I just got a notification on my PC that they just added Golf with Friends to Game Pass.
Yeah, it's on there.
PC, so we need to add that.
Continue. I hate Golf with Friends. Golf is so much better. Golf is so much better.
Yeah, but it's free, and we can make everybody get that, Matt.
No, I won't play. Listen, Xbox does. Halo is the one thing that I will play no matter what. I will play Halo from the day I was born to the day I'll die. I will play Halo. Sony does like Last of Us. I will always play Last of Us. But the problem that I have with The Last of Us was they showed me 4 trailers of it. I'm going to play Last of Us. You don't have to show me anything. I didn't want to know any of that stuff going in. Halo, give me less is more. I know I'm gonna play it. There's a cool grappling hook. That's cool. I don't need to see any more. That looked cool. And also, we talked about it, like the cutscenes looked a little bit better in like State of Decay versus what Halo looked like. But
yeah,
I thought the gameplay from Halo, they're using that Slipstream or whatever new engine from them that they created. The in-engine gameplay itself looked crazy. Like to the point where it was hard to like between gameplay and like cutscenes, it was harder to diverse them. But like if you get like a State of Decay like that with a cutscene like that, it's like, look how good this movie looks, and then this is what the actual game looks like. This looks like it's gonna be kind of in that sweet spot where it's hard to, you can blend them. Jason in the chat says it wasn't better in his opinion, and that the game showed the sword and the Doctor Strange stuff stole the show for him. Avowed, yep.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm with him. Avowed looked really, really good, but then so did Everwild.
Everwild may have been my. I love Halo, man. I loved everything they showed about it. I mean, I wish there would have been more, but that's the key of a good game.
You think about it, man. We got Halo. We got an awesome trailer from Everwild. We got a brand new IP in Avowed that we're excited about. And then they throw us Fable at the end with a little more than just a logo. I mean, should we really be that upset? Is it not what we wanted?
And here's what I'll say. I was worried about Fable, okay? And I still am, kind of. Because if you remember right, the people who made Fable's Lionhead that was folded inside of Xbox a while back, they don't exist anymore. So they're handing this IP that everybody loves so much to Playground Games, and you have to just it's a specific tone that you have to hit with Fable. It's fantasy, but it's also comedic, and them doing the frog eating the fairy thing, I was like, okay, this feels like Fable, so that was good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Like I think the fact that if you look back and think that everything we've seen, man, is free on Game Pass.
It's
incredible.
That was such a smart flex, I think.
Like, you think about the Sony press conference, you're like, yeah, if I want to play all them games, I'll spend $1,000.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I want to play all these games, I get it free.
Yeah.
That's something to
big
think
selling
about.
point. Big selling point.
All right, so let's go.
Destiny 2, man.
That's.
I wasn't good. I was not buying the DLC. I was not going to do it.
I was going to, but it's going to save me so much money.
Yeah.
Now that I don't have to buy it, by all means, I'll play it. Give it another run through.
Got me hyped for Destiny 2 again.
Also, the fact that they said, they were realistic in saying stuff as long lines of like 60 frames 4K. That's doable with what they have.
Dude,
with all these people that are like 4K 120, that ain't happening.
Yeah, but 4K 120 for Ori.
Yeah, but
whoa.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ori's like.
Oh, it'll look good. Yeah, but it's
one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen.
Yeah, it'll look good.
God, but 120 frames too. What the?
But like a multiplayer game, like
no,
that's
not gonna happen. No,
running 4K at 60 is really good.
Yeah. All right, so let's go through and say surprise of the show, and then we'll call it quits. So, Colin, what was your surprise of the show?
Surprise. Probably the dude, I'm gonna get this name right eventually. The one that starts with an A. The Avion. Avow. Yes.
I was very shocked to see that.
Very shocked. I liked it because they just showed a game that they had been working on. They're like, oh yeah, here's our big.
They showed 3. That was their third game of the showcase.
Yeah. That's nuts. I would say my biggest thing, I did not expect to like what I've seen from Everwild.
Yeah.
As much as I did. I didn't know much about the game going in. So that's probably my big take there. It's not surprising to me that I've seen Fable. I mean, we knew it.
We knew Fable was coming.
No
Perfect Dark though.
thing, it's either Avowed or Farewell. For sure.
Mine may be shocking. I didn't expect to see State of Decay 3 in any capacity.
Oh, I didn't either. I told people on podcasts that we weren't doing it.
I just didn't think there was any way. And also, the way it was shown off was odd to me. Because State of Decay, for all intents and purposes, is a 4-player co-op game. And did you notice it was just one person kind of roaming around? They may pivot because of how much the focus is on single-player games. You may be an option, but
survival, like
I could see it being a
DayZ almost,
player, but like build your camp up same way State of Decay is, but and I think it would also help with a lot of their issues that they have with the game, where it's like connecting to other players and lagginess and stuff like that.
As far as the game's looks, though, the little mini preview of Forza looked ridiculous. I couldn't tell if they were like walking around recording it live or what. Like, it was that close.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, and that's us watching it on a 1080p stream. You know what I mean? Could you imagine seeing that in 4K 60? It'd just be stupid. But I did call it right that they're not going to have a Forza this year.
No, it'll be next year.
Which throws off the whole track, because you would think, I mean, Playground's working on Fable, but they're also got a second team working on Forza Horizon, you would assume. So Forza Horizon probably won't come out next year. So it just throws everything off a little bit. I don't know.
So you think Xbox did enough? I mean, we all said they had to do pretty well. You think Xbox did enough?
Here's my thing. I think they made their case that they're definitely the best deal.
If Xbox Live goes free, have they done enough? If it does, I don't think it will, but if it does, have they done enough?
Here's my thing. At the end of the day, it's like we've been talking and saying in the last podcast and whatnot. It's about the games. They did show off a ton of games, and they were all, for all intents and purposes, free. That makes the games better. You know what I'm saying? Even if you were like, that game's like a 7. It's free, now it's an 8. You know what I mean? Because you're probably going to try it out. And that's something you can't say for Sony. I'm not going to play all those games from Sony.
And the thing is, my biggest thing about single-player games is paying $60 for them and getting a one-time playthrough. Like, it brings people like me closer to a single-player game because, hell, I'm already paying for Game Pass.
Yeah.
So why not play it? You know?
Yeah,
go ahead and give it a shot. And then because I'm not out $60 if I don't like it, it gives me a chance to play single player.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that do like me too. They're only going to play for a game with replayability. Now it opens the doors once you play a lot more games. I'm all for it.
Yep.
100%.
Jay says he gives this conference an 8 out of 10, and Sony was a 9, which I can see.
I don't disagree.
Here's what I'll say. I really liked the pacing. Like it was exactly what we thought it was going to be. They changed their ways, and they're like, listen, this is a game showcase. Here's a game. Here's a game. Here's a game. Here's a game. Here's a game.
Here's what I'll
talking
say.
In between.
This is my last thing I'm gonna say before we shut this thing off. So if they just showed games and they mentioned nothing of Game Pass, I would have said this was probably 7, and Sony's was like an 8. I give them 1 point. But then if you want to throw in the fact that this is all Game Pass and all this is, for all intents and purposes, free to play, and I could try every one of these for free, that bumps it up to at least level playing field for me.
Really?
At least. So I'm not saying I think the games on PlayStation looked better. Some of them were more intrigued me. But the fact that all these are free to play to me, that moves it up in my number.
Jason in the chat is disagreeing. He says free does not make a game better, and I completely disagree with that statement.
Yeah, it makes it better.
It does make it better because
I'm paying for all them Sony games.
Yeah, exactly. Like, guess what? What's better to me? A game that I'm gonna try and it somewhat enjoy, or a game that I'm like, yeah, that's probably good and never play? I'm gonna say the one that I played. There's
like
no
why
and have to pay $60 for it.
exactly.
Like I'm not throwing money at games all the time. Like hardly. How often do we buy games right now? I mean, we're playing everything that's free right now anyway. We play nothing but like what Warzone, Valorant, everything else.
Yeah, literally the games we play are free.
So why
They're
in the
cheap
world?
over this way.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're not out here spending money on games all the time. And then if you think about Sony's right now, $60 could be 70.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, Game Pass is starting better and better.
It really is.
I think what's crazy was like they were gonna show games, right? This was a game showcase, and what we're taking away with the most is the service. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like Xbox isn't just a console; it's a brand. It's like it's a service. They want you in the ecosystem. If they can get that subscription off of you, shoot. They may be winning off of non-console sales, if you think about it. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Jason in the chat says that's going to make the story better and the whole game. No, that's not true.
It is if you don't play the game.
Think about it, Jace.
How do you know the story if you don't play the game?
Listen, all these games would have been like some of those games would have been 7s to me, but I may play it and find out it was a 10, just because it's free. That helps.
Exactly.
You can't.
Like, you're not going to play everything that Sony showed. That's just the truth. And Jason knows it. He's not going to play everything either. He's not going to pay for it. Think about paying for every game Sony showed. Jace could have bought 5 new CPUs.
Hey, speaking of surprises though, the Warhammer first-person shooter game.
Weird.
I was kind of into.
That was weird.
The
like,
cross
I need to see more.
free multiplayer on Game Pass.
It reminded me of almost like Left 4 Dead almost.
Hey,
Says,
man,
I get what you're saying, but you can't say because it's free it makes a game story better. LOL. That's not what we're saying, Jace. We're not saying the quality of the game can be any different.
But the ability to play it makes it better.
That makes
Like,
it better.
I don't have the ability to play all of Sony's games, but I have the ability to play all of these. So that gets the point.
It's true.
I mean, it's one of those things where Xbox kept saying we're the best place to play games. They may not say we're the best games or we have the best games. We're the best place to play them. And it's turning that way because it's cheaper to play them there than anywhere else right now.
It's a thing where it was like our whole thought process and the podcast before this with our expectations and stuff. It was like we have to bring in banger games to compete with Sony's banger games. And that's not really the narrative they went with. They showed some banger games, but it's like it's also like it's just gonna be a better deal over here, guys. Like,
but their exclusive studios is better now than it's ever been.
It's true, and they only showed 9. They've got quite a few more. Like Coalition didn't show their game, and that's one of their biggest studios. They call them quadruple A. They're not a triple A studio; they're a quadruple A studio, is what they call them.
Ooh, so that's still coming.
And is it Perfect Dark? We don't know it, but I'm kind of shocked we didn't see it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Josh, Jay says Josh never will. He will never own a Sony.
No, I wouldn't. No, I have no reason for that.
Hey, Kelsey.
Because it costs too much for the games.
Yeah.
Like it's the thing. Like I said, Jace, I'm not going to pay for single player games. I'm not going to do it. I just won't do it. There's no replayability. I'm not paying $60 to.
That's why I used to rent all my single player games whenever that was a thing.
Yeah. So now, if Microsoft wants to put single player games out on Game Pass, the only reason that my only excuse for not playing them is I don't want to. I have no excuse no more. If I got time, I might as well give one a shot.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
It's almost like a flash in a barrel type thing where it's like if you throw all of these games on Game Pass and they all get reviewed, one of them turns out to be a 10, everybody's going to jump on and play that because guess what? It's free, you know?
Exactly.
Like I can't believe how jacked I am for everyone.
Towards the whole grandma buying her grandson a freaking console this Christmas.
Save so much money.
They're like, oh well, all the games. If you buy this with the Game Pass subscription, you get the games for free. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Exactly. The next big thing is price. If they come at an even price, if they're both say $4.99, it's still Xbox wins that because of how much free stuff you get with Game Pass.
Exactly.
It's literally like Sony's going to sell their console at a loss. They're going to lose money on every console sold and make it up with it for the games. And then Xbox is going to sell their probably at a loss and make up with it for Game Pass. So, it's interesting.
And it almost feels like if all your AAA titles and stuff, and you're like, you know, you're the games for your console that you would use to sell the system is free. Do you not have to come in at a higher price point? I understand the Game Pass idea, and I get what they're trying to do, but in Microsoft's point, it's kind of interesting to see, man. I think if Xbox can come in even with PlayStation, I'll be shocked. I mean, for all intents and purposes, everything in the Xbox costs more.
Yeah,
like, I just don't know how they do it. I don't know how they come in even.
I mean, Phil Spencer has already said he's got the okay for Microsoft to almost sell this thing at whatever he wants to be competitive. So,
is Phil Spencer a coward?
That's the question. He didn't show Fusion Frenzy. Piece of crap.
I'll let you guys know there won't be a brown bag on my head.
I agree. I came away very positive.
Very positive. Not blown away. Not blown away.
No.
It's not a 10. But
1 to 10.
Very positive.
I take my 7 back.
Very interested to see how the grappling hook mechanic.
Either you're gonna hate it or love it, man. There's gonna be true Halo fans.
I'm already thinking of a million ways to use it in multiplayer.
And you know what it reminded me of? It didn't seem like it looked like it had its own because he picked up another type of thing where it dropped the shield, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
It reminds me of Halo 3. Do you remember Halo 3's abilities?
Oh, it's more or less like Reach or whatever. You could get the jetpack. You could get the sprint. You could pick up different things.
So do you think you're gonna be able to? Is the permanent?
No, I don't think so because it was down there listed. It wouldn't have been listed.
So I'm thinking you're going to be able to do multiple things
or whatever, you know. And then there was also the tag on Halo for upgrades. You know, so maybe you can upgrade that to different things or change how far you can get. I don't know.
Here's
a tag for upgrades.
Another win, okay, for Halo. No Prometheans were seen at all. Screw the Prometheans. I don't ever want to see them again. That's
You'll
a
see
343 bull crap, and I don't want to ever see them again. Also, I'm glad the Halos are actually involved now, like they should be.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's going to wrap it up. We're definitely going to talk more about it on the next podcast. We'll probably do I'm assuming it's going to be a Sony versus PlayStation. How'd we go at? So we'll go into that a little bit more
We're
depth.
going to try to keep it to like 30 minutes, even though Jace is going to talk about how much, Sony he sucked off or whatever for 30 minutes. Anyway, we're going to see y'all then.
All right. So, before we go, Colin, you want to, where can people find you?
They can find me on the TikTok, Kilo Milan.
TikTok Tasmanian Devil.
That's like my main account, and then I have a gaming account that's Noob Kilo. And then, that's like my main things right now.
Just pushing the TikToks. Josh, where can people find you?
The new name change. You can find me on Twitch at Tactical Kraken. So it used to be Chip Skylark. So all my Chip Skylark fans, I didn't leave. I switched names, man. We're moving up in the world.
He just grew 8 tentacles.
Hey, come check out the logo. It's really good. Actually, Jace helped me with the logo, so shout out to Jace.
All right, and you guys can find me at twitch.tv/LonesomeOcean14. I just hit over 50 followers. I don't know the specific number now, but over 50. So we're trying to get the affiliate.
Current views,
3
man.
Concurrent viewers. We need that.
And somebody, whisper to us on Twitch. Whatever you got to do. Let us know what you want to see.
All right. Until next time. See y'all later.
See you guys.